college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Cronstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. And is intercepted.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. 2 memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship game. Another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing with that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. That's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. 2 great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback.
Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to throw. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. On the move now. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now it's 3rd down and goal off the incompletion. Ball still at the 2-yard line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense takes the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
To the air, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. The one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He breaks free. Has the 1st down and more. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Dropping back. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Finds his man. It's Moore. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows...
Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
They're set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid game. Spot the ball to 31.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Moves left out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it to the left. They've got him, but he picks picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Keeping it on the ground here. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run here, lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try the option play here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Trying to find room. It's Baxter. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the point. Well, it looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. And the flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And
Slams it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Stabbed out of the air with one hand. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Dogs will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailbacks got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. To throw, it's Manning. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then
breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
They're going to run it here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And tackled there by the defense. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Scanning the field. It's Manning. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Going to hand this off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Yeah, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Texas, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out
Good
there.
BS.
Fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Receivers are bunched together. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? That's a bizarre play. It goes backwards all the way to the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he slings it deep back to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Not able to connect. Incomplete. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Ooh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking down, get out of the pocket and take it himself. First down and keep that clock moving.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call. Just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Fields it just outside. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster. The offense is set up with excellent field position. To throw, it's Manning. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Working clock with the ground game. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Recovered by the kicking team. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Bullshit, man.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Dogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. He's got it, enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they...
The pass is intercepted. He's at the 50. The 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia, 16.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He lets it go. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Caught by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back. It's Manning. And that catch is hauled in. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.